Welcome everyone on board. This is your captain calling. It's Captain Collins. Welcome to a episode where I want to tell you something about Twitch Strike because Twitch Strike is dead. There is something new and we want to talk about this. Let's go and jump into that. So here we are, Twitch Strike as you know it. Maybe this is something familiar for you. If you're a Twitch streamer and you're trying to look for something to stream and you're not really decided on what to do, then you maybe have heard of Twitch Strike before. But in my opinion, Twitch Strike is dead. And I will tell you why, because there is another option which is way better. So as you know, Twitch Strike, it's pretty simple. Like you get some kind of recommendations on games to play and a few, very few parts of statistics there that you can see, and they are really pretty easy to understand. That's Twitch Strike, but there is something else which works really better than Twitch Strike, and this is something that I heard first from another streamer which is called Devin Nash, and he is using Sullygnome. This is Sullygnome. This is a data-driven website completely with statistics and everything. Like there you get a lot more details than on Twitch Strike. And here you can also decide on which game to play. And I will show you how. Like this is the homepage where you can see it. You get the most watched channels, the most watched games, trending games, fastest growing channels, still for the moment and whatever and so on. What you can do is change the time frame from these analytics. Like you get 3 days, 7 days, 14 and so on and so on. We go for 30 days. So the most watched channels in the last 30 days is, for example, XQC. By the way, I flew with XQC in one plane and he's a real gamer. He was like playing Switch on the floor in the airport. that was that was nice to see that he's a gamer in the depth of his heart. Whatever. Rambling about him. So what you can do here is like you can watch for channels, how they perform, and you can watch for games, how they perform. What we really want to do is like looking for a game we can play, right? So what are we gonna do? Like the first thing is you click on games. There you go. You get the first analytics here, which you can see. And for that we go on 7 days, the last 7 days. Here you got the top 5 games with the highest increase in average viewers. For example, there's Jump King, because Jump King really, there was some kind of Jump King incident or whatever, I don't know. And here you can see also the Twitch overall viewership and the viewership for the highest increased viewers for games. For example, Escape from Tarkov is just blowing up in the last few days. So there you can decide when do you want to stream. Like, for example, when do you want to put your schedule to. And to have that with your accurate time, you have to change it here. Right there in this corner, there's the time zone. And you can change the time zone to wherever you live, okay? So I'm living in this time zone, Amsterdam, Berlin, Rome, and so on. Changing it to there. And then I get all the perfect times. So there I can see it. Tuesday, December 31st. Well, maybe that's... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Friday, January 3rd, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. This is the time where the Twitch viewership is the highest. But, as you can see, it's not the highest viewership for the games down here. So, what does it tell you? Maybe that these spikes in Twitch viewership are because of, let's say, Asian streamers, because Asian streamers drew a lot of attention and a lot of eyeballs into Twitch, and they're gaining a lot of momentum on the platform, when other regions are not that active at the moment. Okay, but so this is maybe for, let's say, it's not really for just chatting, but just chatting is is a little bit higher than the others at this time. For example, what you want to see is the peaks in the games. So these peaks from games are in Germany, for example, at around 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. So this is the peak where the most people are watching games, for example. So there you can decide on, if you have a completely open schedule and you're free to stream whenever you want, you can decide on where to stream, okay? Or when to stream, sorry. This is the first thing you can do here. Then, what is even better on this side is when you're looking for one specific game. Let's go in Fortnite just as an example and go back to 30 days. So there you get a lot of statistics. And we will just keep it very simple and be at the front here, at the top here. So what you can see is Fortnite viewers in the past 30 days and Fortnite channels in the past 30 days, okay? So when you see this graph, you get all the viewers which Fortnite got, but you get also a viewer trend. And the trend, as you can see, is slowly declining. On the other hand, the Fortnite channels, there the trend is pretty much the same over and over here. Okay, so next numbers we want to look at are average viewers and average channels, because these numbers are telling you a lot. So we got average viewers 86,700, and these viewers are in 5,500 channels. And this tells you there is a ratio between how many viewers, if everyone would be equal in that game directory, how many viewers you could have in every single channel. This is the viewer ratio. And this tells you that 15.6 viewers would be in every channel if everyone would be equal. Let's keep this number in our minds and go, for example, to another game which performs way better than Fortnite, and I will tell you why. And this is Magic the Gathering, for example. Magic the Gathering, on this hand, has got just 7,600 viewers, or almost 7,700 viewers, but in just 80 channels. And this gives you a viewer ratio of almost 95 viewers per channel if everyone would be equal. And this is like a high possibility for your channel to get more viewers into your stream, because there are just more viewers around that category, and there is room for more channels in this directory that other streamers can maybe fill the gap or fill another need or something. So it's possible that this directory, Magic the Gathering, for example, can hold even more channels than it has right now. So viewer ratio is really a number that tells you a lot about what to stream or what gives you an advantage over other streamers. And for example, if we see the other numbers here, like the viewers are a little bit declining, yes, but the channels are also declining. So this is pretty equal, and it stays like this, and you get the viewer ratio is pretty much the same. It won't change that much. We can also see this when we go into 180 days. You can even see in a half year that the viewers are increasing and the channels are decreasing. So this is very much the streamers don't want to stream that game anymore, but the viewers still want to watch it. So if you like Magic the Gathering, this could be your turn there. Like for example, let's go back to Fortnite. In the last half year, we got average viewers is almost the same. Channels are a little bit declining, but not that much. Okay. Let's see for another game, maybe something what is smaller, not like Fortnite, just Warframe for example. And there you can see that even like this, a small game like Warframe, you got 2,800 average viewers. And you got 165 channels. So the viewer ratio is not that different from Fortnite, for example. So in Warframe, if you want to stream it, your chance to get viewers is almost the same as in Fortnite. Statistic-wise, I know you have to scroll not that much down, but statistic-wise, it is pretty much the same. So you won't get that big hit in Warframe. For example, take another game which we have played the last few days is Path of Exile. And there you can see Path of Exile viewers are rapidly going up. And of course the channels are also going up, but I believe that the channels will slightly go down in some time and the viewers will keep watching, I guess. What you get here is 30,000 viewers on 500 channels equals 60 viewers per channel if everyone would be equal. And this gives you a high opportunity to be seen in this game directory. Yeah. So there you go. There you can see like everything for games. And there are, of course, there are viewer ratio, how this worked the last days. As you can see, the viewer ratio is almost every single time over 50, so this is really good. And you can see the channels in which languages they are performing or where they are streaming. Good. What else can you do? Like you can also look for channels. You can also look for your own channel. Like for example, I will show you my own channel here. For example, last 30 days I didn't stream that much, and what you basically know maybe is the Twitch dashboard, and you get your insights in the Twitch dashboard in a new one. And this is very limited, like you don't get that much data, of course. But on Sullygnome you get a lot more shown, a lot more data, a lot more details. Like for example, how your followers went, how your views went, how far they got up, game directory position, game average, viewers in the last 30 days, on which game you had what kind of viewership, which game performed the best, and so on. What else is really good is, for example, like you can see the game summary here for your played games. As you can see, Path of Exile, we streamed that for 7 hours in the last 2 days. And it's also, it's already performing pretty good. We had some views, peak viewers were okay. Destiny was also pretty good. There you can see like all the stats for your recent games. You can just see a lot more data, and maybe you can get some kind of hints or some kind of tips for your own channel to what to do in the next time, or what do you want to stream more, or what do you want to stream less. So there you go. Yeah, the next thing, and this is really that one thing why I say Twitch Strike is dead, is the game picker of Sullygnome. And this is something really tailored for your channel. You can put in here a channel viewers in the last 30 days. We got right now 30 days. If you go back to games, you can also try, for example, 14 days and go to the game picker, then you get like the average viewers in the past 14 days. And there you can put in your viewership. Like, how many viewers did you had in the last 14 days average? Like, for example, let's say 25. Whatever. I don't know. And then you update the table, and what this tells you is... Wait a moment. I will make that a little bit bigger so you can see this. And what this tells you is, when you have 25 viewers in the last 14 days, what can you play to be in the top spot in any game, in this game directory? So which game suits the best for you to be on the top of the game? For example, if you have 25 viewers, what is recommended is Geometry Dash. I've never played it. I don't know. But it tells you that there are 16 viewers with similar viewership channels, and there are 2 channels with these viewership. So it tells you that 2 channels are having 16 viewers, so basically 8, and this isn't really good for you. I wouldn't recommend that. Let's go a little bit further. I wouldn't recommend that. So here is the thing you need to... Like, you need to see how the statistics work, okay? For example, let's stay here, Geometry Dash. You have 2 channels with almost the same viewership, similar viewership, like yours, 25. But they are having 16 viewers in total. So that means that every channel of that has got 8, okay? And there are 28 channels which are smaller than yours, and they are equaling at 59 viewers. But what you want to do in your head, do a little bit of math, is you want to take these 59 and just divide 28 from it, because you know, when everyone is watching himself, everyone has got 1 viewer, and we want to clear that out. So 59 minus 28, and there you have like 31 viewers left on 28 channels. What this tells you is every single channel has got 1 viewer extra. So this is not really good. Okay. Here you get the position. Like, this tells you which position you would have with 25 viewers in that game directory. And let's take for example Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is a very good example because you would be on place 3. There are 100 viewers in bigger channels as yours, but there are just 2 channels that are bigger than yours. So you have a good chance that if one of these channels goes offline, they come over to your channel. There are 4 channels which are as big as yours, and they have like 127 viewers. And this is more than 30 per channel. So you're in a very good spot there with 25 viewers. So you could perform really good in this game directory. This is what it tells you. There are enough viewers for your channel in there. If you want to play Team Fortress 2, for example. There you go. Fortnite would be a place around 260. You can just move on, whatever. Just don't care. So this is how you read this statistic. For example, everywhere where there are no bigger channels than yours, I think you should avoid this because there is not that much potential in there, right? So, for example, you got Five Nights at Freddy's, you would be the 2nd place, but it means that there is just 1 channel bigger than you, and that 1 channel has got 380 views in the last 14 days. So there is a need for this. There are 3 channels that are in similar size, but they also average about 130. This is very, very good. So you could do also really well with Five Nights at Freddy, for example. It is a little bit more to do, I know. It's not like Twitch Strike, here we go, just have that thing, tells you what to stream, there you go, slots, stream slots, whatever, amount of viewers, top 5 own, and some point of ratio and views and channels, and it's not really accurate. It's hours behind, and yeah, you could do this, or you could go Sullygnome and really get in-depth statistics on games and game directories, and also on your channel for yourself. There you go. I hope you have some kind of info there, something you can need in your channel. And if you have some questions or anything, just stop by. It's twitch.tv/Captain Collins, and also got YouTube, of course, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook if you like, whatever. You can come in there and just ask or come into the stream. I stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And yeah, we can talk about all the things about your channel, whatever. I hope you like that. And what we're doing right now is we're playing Path of Exile, because I am craving to play this game. And this is really, really a good one. Really, really cool game. So, thank you very much. This is all I got to say about Sullygnome. And thank you for watching. We'll see us again on YouTube or on Twitch, as I said. And don't forget to subscribe and like or whatever, wherever you watch this. Thank you very much. And stop by.